Hello, my name is Ty. I'm going to be talking about the great sport of baseball. Baseball is a different type of sport than most common sports that you hear about. Baseball is a sport that seems to stick with people, especially the longer you play it, but it affects them greatly and kind of changes who they are as a whole. You never get over the way you were when you played baseball, and that's something that I feel as if makes the sport so beautiful. I personally have played baseball my entire life, and this is going to be the last year that I ever get to play the sport of baseball. And I know for a fact that I'm going to miss it greatly afterward, and I can see the effects that it had on me. I feel like it made me a better person, made me understand life in general better. Today I'm going to share information about baseball, and I'm going to start with where it first originated from. Sports similar to baseball have been around for a very, very, very long time. Way longer than anyone actually thinks, because it's commonly believed that baseball itself originated in about the 1700s, but sports that baseball came from actually started around the 1500s. The first sport that came around was in England, and it was called rounders. It was very similar to baseball, and it came in the early 1500s. The other sport that's commonly associated with baseball is cricket that came around in the 1600s in England. And the reason why it gets all the credit for being what started baseball is because it is still played today in basically everywhere in the world. During the year 1845, a group of men founded the New York Knickerbocker Baseball Club. This baseball club was the first team that ever played anything that was more like baseball than something more like cricket or rounders. A member named Alexander Joy created a set of rules that was the foundation of what we know as baseball today. He made rules such as like the 3-strike rule, 3 strikes you're out, the diamond infield. No other sport had the diamond infield like he created. And he got rid of the hit rule that made it to where if there was a runner that was running, and someone threw the hard leather ball at them and hit them with it, they would be out. He got rid of that because so many people were getting injured. There were some cases of death from it. It was bad, and he got rid of that and made the game much more safe. In 1846, the New York Knickerbocker Club played their first game against a bunch of cricket players. This was the first recorded game of baseball ever. Anything associated with baseball at all, that was the first game of it, which changed the way that baseball is played today to where we're not playing cricket, we're playing baseball. Now I'm going to talk about how baseball actually is today. The rules have changed a lot since 1845. The game has gotten a lot more complicated, complex, and specific than it was back then. The MLB rule book, which is the Major League Baseball, they have a rule book that it's super duper thick. There's a rule for literally anything and everything in there. They want it to where there's not going to be confusion with the officials, to where there's a set rule for literally any possibility, because that's how it is in baseball. Anything could happen. Not only have the rules changed, but so has the style of the play from the players. Just like any other sport, the more you play it, the better you're going to get. Just so happens baseball's been around for hundreds of years now. So that's going to make it to where players are going to learn new things that make it easier and better, and they're going to teach it to other players, and it's just going to slowly evolve and change. So not only has the rules changed over the years, but so has the type of play style. This has helped the sport progress as a whole. The products that the players use have also gotten better over time. The companies that make the products, not only technology and availability gotten better for them to make better products, but they have also gotten much more competitive, which competitiveness leads to better products. All of these things between the new rules, better players, and better products have made the sport not only skyrocket with skill and ability, but just be more entertaining, fast-paced, and funner to watch as an audience too. As I previously stated, baseball has been around for a very long time, and it's not only evolving and changing, but it's adapting to the time period that it's in as well. I feel as if even if you don't like playing the sport, it has earned the respect of pretty much anyone and everyone that's tried it at all. and it may seem boring to some people, but if you've played it, I guarantee you'll have a love for it. Thank you.